So basically, what the person that was employed at the cabinet that exposed all of this, she was placed in that position by a third party temp agency,
Yeah,
which is super common.
of course.
And so that just is the government's get out of jail free card. Don't hire anybody, probably get less benefits and all that stuff too. It's probably cheaper for them. So just use a third party temp agency and then just break the law. And if they tell, fire, retaliate against them, make them know their role, be good little worker bees.
Well, interestingly enough, the judge said, in her opinion, that the statute wasn't meant to be so broadly applicable to cover temporary employees. And the Supreme Court has weighed in on this. And it says this statute is to protect anybody who has such a relationship with an employer that the employer controls whether or not you keep your job.
Yeah.
That's really the litmus test.
Hey, Dan.
How does that work with temp? Like, you can't get rid of people that work. I've hired temps. I've fired temps. I've had great luck with temps. I've had terrible luck with temps. I would never have hired a single temp or worked with an agency if I didn't have control over who got to continue to keep their job.
Exactly.
It's just because they actually get their paycheck from a different company doesn't mean they don't work for you.
That you have the autonomy to fire.
And the factors set out in this judge's opinion. Who controls the work that the person does? Who supervises their work? That was all the cabinet. The temp agency wasn't coming in and standing over their workers. That's not how this works.
Dumb question. Was that a Kentucky Supreme Court decision? Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll post that on the YouTube notes.